Hey everybody, this is Corey with Bare Minimum, and today we're going to look at my Bare Minimum Thriveal Kit. So first thing is not connected, but it is the Light My Fire, the Mora blade. It's a stainless, pretty straightforward. It does have the fire steel on it, and I think that is that's my choice for just a inexpensive straight blade that you can use. And then to open up the pack here, and inside we've got a bunch of things here, and one of them is just a little packet, food packet, chili. I'm sure it's not very delicious, but something that you can actually keep with you. We have the pocket shot. This is, if you haven't seen these before, this is a slingshot alternative. One of the things that's great with it is you can load it up with shot, and it becomes its own little pouch. But you put one in there, pull back. We tried it out a little while ago, and you get a significant enough power to make it a viable option. So for hunting, gathering food. Let's start on this side here. So I've got the blast match. I love this thing. This is a ferro rod. It's a softer deal. It's a fire starter. It's spring loaded. Every time you depress it, it spins a little bit, so you get an even scrape all along the thing. Wet, cold, whatever, it will start a fire. Fuel cube, just the Esbit fuel cube, burns for about 10 minutes. You can actually boil with a fuel cube. That keeps it going. This is just a extra large trash bag. I wrapped it up into a balloon just to keep it small and compact, but there's 101 reasons to have a trash bag with you: water collection, poncho, little rain tarp, that kind of thing. Just a Sharpie. I use, instead of 550 cord, I loaded the 275 paracord. It's strong enough to do most of the things I want to do, and it still has the inner strands. It's got the 5 inner strands instead of 7 inner strands, so you still have the multiplication of cordage. But one of the cool things is this, in my little pouch here, is 100 feet of the cordage, just full on strength. So times 5, you got 500 feet of cordage that you don't have to create yourself. Little just lantern light stick, glows for, I forget what it is. It's a cheap $5 thing, but it keeps light going for, I want to say it's like 30 or 40 hours, something like that. In here I have cotton balls jammed in here. Cotton balls, of course, are the one of the best fire starters. They catch a spark, so any of your sparking tools you can ignite a fire and get that going. Got the GSI stackable cutlery set, knife, spoon, and fork. Small, light, it's easy. It's not the greatest in the world, but I have all 3 tools here, which is great. I've got the micro filter here, and you open up the bottom, put this in any, right out of a stream, right out of a mud puddle. It's a 3-stage filter, so you can drink pretty much out of anywhere. You just have to get yourself down to it. But for portability, I really like it. It's not my #1 choice of a filter long term. A little bit of fire cord here and more fire starting. This is the inner strand of the 550 fire cord. You can do a ton of different things with that. Chapstick, enough said. I've got, for my lighting, for my main lighting, I went with the Goal Zero Lighthouse Micro. I love it. It's got a flashlight on top. It's got a lantern. Both the flashlight and the lantern have dimmable capabilities, so you can extend the battery life down at the low level. You can extend the batteries down, I think, up to like I want to say 60 hours or 100 hours. It's a crazy amount of time. You can charge it with USB, which is great. Also, it's got USB in or out so that you can charge your phone, which your phone is also a pretty significant survival tool. And now inside here, we're going more into the Thriveal. So we have the bear bowl. And this is one thing that you just hadn't in the past been able to do with the Thriveal Kit, but you have the ability to put an actual cook pot, and we are the creator of the bear bowl, so if you see our channel, there's a bunch of videos about how to use it, where you can use it, but basically you've got a cook pot that you can use like most other cook pots, and you can pack it down really flat and small, and that fits right in your Thriveal Kit. So along with that, we have the one of these little micro stoves, and I won't take it out now, but it's just you know, a fold-out stove. You can use it with alcohol stove. You can use it with fuel cubes. You can use it with just natural wood and stuff around. So that takes your survivability into a whole nother level. Got a little beef stick in here. Toothbrush, a couple of toothbrushes here for oral hygiene. On the other side here, this last pocket, got a few things. So small kit with a few more items in here, some sewing, little folding knife, some wire and nails, a water purification, Fresnel lens, some hooks, little light. There's just and you know, band-aids and that kind of thing. Just some redundancies, but mostly the kit for band-aids and that kind of thing. I've got 3 of these stand-up water bags, so they're zip-tied, or they're not zip-tied. They have a zip tie on them, but they also have a zip lock. They're each a liter each, so you can go and bring water back to wherever you are. Got some of the Dollar Shave Club One Wipe Charlies. Those should be self-evident. A good stretch of duct tape. I've got a medium to large size space blanket. It's orange on one side, silver on the other. Obviously space blanket uses. A few packets of beef bouillon. Boil up some soup, have some broth. Almost done. Got a mirror here, signaling. Bandana. All the uses for a bandana. And then a few stretches of tinfoil. So tinfoil go hand in hand with your bear bowl, and I have some pre-sized out. Basically, you open them up, you put your bear bowl on it, and you can wrap your bear bowl completely. And you can then, when you're cooking with wood or any of the combustibles that have a lot of soot, then you keep your bear bowl clean and protected from overflame. And that is basically our Thriveal Kit. Let me know what you think about it, and really excited to see your comments. Thanks a lot. Bye.